They had to pull me back from like a Jack Parr accent. I was like, what do you mean? It's working for me.
I have questions from actual IMDb fans sourced from our social channels. So they're super easy breezy, low risk, and should be a lot of fun.
I take promises very seriously. So we'll have to see. I'm protective of the people I care about.
I guess I'm intrinsically quite maternal, I suppose.
I would like to think I'm loyal in the way that Ben Grimm is. Yeah, I like to delude myself with that.
I'm internally quite blonde, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you read blonde.
Yeah.
I don't present as blonde, but in there is a little blonde boy.
He's inside blonde.
It's just the sound of music in there.
That's so hard. That's tricky. I guess I'm like, she's kind of complex and complicated. I don't know. That's a tricky one for you.
See, I don't actually have a huge appetite, which is a bit rubbish. If I could replace planets for beer, I'm quite a good devourer of beer. Yeah.
Are we safe?
I don't know.
This has been a hot debate over the last week.
Has to do with the locker room, doesn't it?
Creeping around, invisible. I know, this invisibility thing has been a debate for us because I've got confused what my opinion is because everyone says they would go and like spy for confidential information on various governments.
She has my favorite power. I would love to be invisible, and I realized that I would like to be able to like go. I guess it would also mean that I would have to have like fish lungs as well, because I'd love to go like swimming and be invisible so that I don't get attacked by sharks and stuff like that.
But then you create the force field, babes, remember?
Yeah, but then can I move through the water in the force field, or will I go?
Maybe you like create a thing where oxygen comes down.
It's very confusing.
Hot debate. You know, Sue, in her world, being invisible is very useful, but in the real world?
I think because people going invisible, you'd want to spy.
Oh no, skipping airport queues. Oh, yeah, any day. You could just push in every time.
What would I do with my pals?
What was the first thing you would do?
I would grab these three, fly to somewhere very hot and nice. We'd go on holiday, and then I'd cook them a barbecue.
With his own fire.
With my own fire. No airport queues.
Yeah, I could invisible us out the airport.
Yeah.
There's a handful of fascists that I would just throw into outer space. That's what I would do.
They had to pull me back from like a Jack Parr accent. They were like, enough of that. I was like, what do you mean? It's working for me.
We've been rehearsing for almost 14, 15 minutes here.
I had Jane Fonda, especially because she was an activist, but she was a cool one. Oh, just watched tons of her talking about all the things she was campaigning for, but she was always so powerful, but also very feminine at the same time. Vanessa Redgrave, one of my favorites. I mean, all those are my heroes, all those women and those actresses of that decade. So to be honest, every time I use them as inspiration, but particularly Jane Fonda this time.
Probably Kirk Douglas. I am Johnny Storm.
Oh yeah, I got you.
I'm Spartacus. I am Johnny Storm.
No, I'm Johnny Storm.
Yeah.
I'm Spartacus!
I'm Spartacus.
There's a couple of shots in Apocalypse Now, which is obviously 70s, of Marlon Brando, and that kind of madman at the end of his tether with Dennis Hopper as his sidekick. Which
So I guess I'm the Dennis Hopper of the relationship.
So there was something about that loneliness and that disconnect of Brando as Kurtz that did kind of slightly influence.
Yeah, Dennis Hopper trying desperately to connect, but not knowing how.
The man is clear in his mind, but his soul is mad.
Oh, baby. All the Motown. Give me all the Motown. The first conversation that I had with Matt, it was going to be 1967 in our world. And I started to immediately imagine the era of optimism being absolutely evaporated by the revelations of the 70s and stuff like that. So I was very into, stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Anyway, but then we went to 1964 and I got into, hold on, we're coming.
I'm all Sam Cooke all the time throughout the whole shooting, yeah.
Okay, is this guy good or what?
because he's not human and he's 14 billion years old, you have to think kind of differently. And so empathy as a human emotion is kind of irrelevant to a character like Galactus. So you have to kind of take away the humanity from the way you think about the world, because he just exists to consume. There is no empathy or malice or anything like that. He just is.
Where do you start in terms of preparing for the character in that way then?
Again, try and wipe things out and try and think of the scale. Say I did go to the top of tall buildings and look at his viewpoint, and that starts to get you thinking how irrelevant humans are to somebody like Galactus. Not in an arrogant way, in a calm, powerful, that is how it is way.
Sometimes the most like random things just kind of inspire you in a way. And I think with the voice, but also the delivery, with how I was delivering the messages, it was really random, like T.S. Eliot, like poems, like when he would read his poetry, that was weirdly, that was oddly kind of inspiring.
Under the brown fog of a winter dawn, a crowd flowed over London Bridge.
That kind of was like almost a North Star in a very strange way.
I herald Galactus.
Oh,
You know you're the best chef.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I definitely cook more than anybody else.
I think Joe would do quite well in the heat of it.
I could chop onions and stuff.
Yeah.
Gladly.
I've just never seen him make anything. Evan brings meals.
Yeah. I cooked for the cast.
Manja, baby!
Oh my gosh.
Fantastic. Well, that's,
I'm gonna
that's
say,
purely
I'm gonna
genius.
say Ralph.
Look at Dave. That is fantastic.
No,
Personified.
I'm gonna say Ralph because he's iconic.
Dream Broadway musical role. Who knew a bunch of theater aficionados were checking out IMDb?
Yeah, right?
Dream Broadway musical role. Ooh,
I'm not a great singer, but I go Sally Bowles.
Oh, of course.
Okay, we're
Very good on
Yeah.
you. Very good
Because
on
she's
you.
got that, isn't she?
Oh, somebody didn't like that answer.
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't know musicals very well. The barber.
Oh, Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd. That seems like a fun part.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Nice and bloody.
Yeah.
Either Bialystok or Bloom from the producers, that could be fun. Or the compere in Cabaret.
I would like to be Anita in West Side Story.
Why Anita and not Maria?
It's just so that I could dance more. Maria doesn't do a lot of dancing. Anita does. Yeah.